Hey, great Monday evening. It is an interesting evening in the city of Brownsville. And I'll say it's an interesting evening in the city of Brownsville because just hot, tired, and tired. As the just hadn't realized how much work I actually do until you come back after a week of being in Cuba, and then you have to do a lot of catch up work. And it's frustrating. It's frustrating. And good evening. Good evening. Tomorrow is the last day of early voting. Um, don't tell me you love me. It's not the words I want to hear right now. Just tired, and I'm sort of thinking that maybe this arena thing, might not actually happen. I'm also really thinking that it's not going to pass. I think enough people out there are realizing what a scam it is. It's just having to read the comments of the individuals who seem bedazzled, blinded. It's trippy because it's really literally the same as the tactics that these corrupt politicians always use in regards to getting anything that they want. It's literally the same tactics over and over and over again. And then sometimes you think, maybe now, maybe now people are going to start to open their eyes. Sometimes I just feel that it's not happening. I've read some of the comments out there, and I am amazed, amazed that some people are just really, really, really wanting to vote yes for this thing. And I don't know if it's because of desperation. Like, we're literally living in a hellhole here. It really is a sinkhole. It's like so stagnant that politicians throw out a piece of cheese and everybody wants to scurry for it, unbeknownst to them that they're probably going to be paying for that little stinking freaking piece of cheese for decades to
You
come.
know what's crazy, man? That I even seen some business owners trying to push a yes for them. I don't know if they're all connected in some like being friends or whatnot, but I seen like business people. I don't want to throw names or because it gets a little bit crazy there, but I think it's like half and half still. I don't know if it's still leaning more towards one side.
Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Go to bed. I might just do that. Rafael. Love you, Papa. Good evening. Good evening. Vote no against the arena. Sam voted yes, my lord. He's like most of my friends voted no. And again, I think most of my people are voting no.
They better.
Well, yeah, but my thing is, Roman. I mean, have and look, and I, I'm actually, and I actually, you said this some time back, and I was going like, um, I hadn't really like grasped the concept until I learned today that every single other community around us is voting no. You know, Este, so if we can just make sure that we get enough Brownsville people out there to vote no, this should not pass.
Yep. Well, I'm hoping. I mean, they are spending. I sent you the information from the political action committee, the Friends of the Cameron County Arena, and they spent a lot of money. I'll say that I guess they have admitted that they actually spent money between March 1st and March 28th, and like, well, we in good faith wanted to give you this information, but it was like over $5,000. And I believe those $5,000 were all spent outside of Cameron County. Somebody can correct me if I'm wrong. And that's a lot of money. That's outside of Cameron County. They spent $10,000 to Pink Ape in Cameron. They spent for text messaging campaign. They spent Mi Pueblito 5,900 and change to Mi Pueblito for the enchilada place. They spent $45 to IBC in Brownsville, and they spent $1,500 to do some sponsorship at the Episcopal Day School. And that's not a lot of money, but that's a roughly 53%. No, less than 53% of the money that has been spent. Less than 50% has actually been spent. But then they have outside money that hasn't been spent yet because they have incurred debt of like $36,000. So they're spending a lot of money. But the contributions is what I want to talk about. 60% of all the money that they've gotten in is not from Cameron County. What does that tell you, Erasmo? That it's not our time. It's everybody else's time.
Well, and I appreciate the fact that Roman did send me the numbers. Again, not the numbers guy. That's what I meant when I said, yeah, numbers.
Because you know what it means. But I'll tell you, 60% of the money that they've raised from this PAC is not from Cameron County. 60%. That's a lot of money that's not from Cameron County. So when you see the stupid sign to say, it's our time. No, it's not our time because the people outside of Cameron County are spending money here to build the arena. Why? Why?
Because they're going to bank.
I mean, you can say that, I guess. I just want to know why they're spending that much money. It's from Dallas, from Compton, from Laredo.
But then what is it then?
I don't know. I don't know. I mean, maybe they can tell us why is somebody from, I think, Carrollton spending money? That, you know, Carrollton is in Dallas area. Laredo, McAllen. They gave $3,300 to KRV, our friends in McAllen.
Your friends.
My friend. Your friends too?
They don't invite me to shows like they invite you to shows.
Trying to pass the buck.
They spent $3,300 for, I assume it's for the infomercial. But my friends, I was talking to somebody, that's why I was late. I apologize. Friend of mine, you know how many times I see hear those stupid ads on KRV? And I'm like, yeah, it's a lot of. So I'm maybe there's more money that they're spending on KRV because it would seem $3,000 is about right for an hour-long infomercial. But
I don't get it. It's good to hear the numbers. Thank you. And it is good to hear the numbers. And again, that's why I like having people like Judge Carlos Casco, who's good with the numbers. Roman is good with the numbers. I'm not good with numbers. And I've stated this publicly before. I'm horrible with math. I cheated to pass algebra.
You cheated?
Hell yeah. I cheated in algebra 1 and I cheated in algebra 2. That's the only reason I have a
diploma?
Bachelor's degree.
Oh, okay. So it was for the bachelor's degree. You know, they can take that back, you know.
Well, I think it's too late by now.
I think they can.
I take it back. I don't need it.
Yeah. At the end of the day, Roman, I don't think I've used that crap a day. A day have I used. I mean, it covers a wall.
You got the bachelor's degree with Julieta, right? Julieta? Oh, you didn't get your degree at UT Brownsville, TSC?
No, UT Austin, no.
I got it at a theology school.
I thought that was a master's degree for some reason.
No.
Oh, my bad. I thought you got a master's degree at that theology school.
You got your associates here, no? And UTB or TSC,
it's kind of a weird deal. You know, maybe. I don't even remember. I just know that I got a bachelor's degree.
But they were like, I was there and I got financial aid.
A lot of financial aid.
And went to Julieta Garcia in the administration.
But I'm not a and look, mine is very simple. I'm not a numbers guy at all. The only numbers that I know are like the numbers that stay stuck in my head, which are the money that we dished out. And again, I said before, Titan Tires was a bust. The Bridge for Nowhere, 21 million. That was corrected. I was saying 25 to 28 million.
Mm,
Sports Park, 58 million. Those are the numbers I know. Tanaka,
mm,
$130 million. These are the numbers I know. That's what should be worrying folks out there. That's my concern.
yeah.
I mean, they promise, and at each one of those ventures, Roman, they promised, heaven and earth, heaven on earth. They said that everything was going to be great. We were going to prosper. Everything was going to be wonderful for the city of Brownsville. So they go like, now it's our time. It was our time 20 years ago. It was our time 18 years ago. It was our time 10, 12 years ago. It was our time 8 years ago when they did Tenasca. It's always been our time.
Mm.
And we've got nothing to show for it.
A quick question though, but if there's a huge concert and people are trying to fly in for the concert, where are they gonna go?
Harlingen.
Just out of
No doubt.
curiosity.
Because it's easier to get from that airport to where that stinking arena is going to be. But you really think that they're going to come see some concert in the Valley from Houston, from Dallas?
What
I
if
don't even
it's
think,
like someone major?
I don't even think that they.
What
I mean,
You know
major?
who's coming?
Who?
Chiquis.
well,
That Spanish singer.
who?
Who?
Chiquis Rivera.
Oh, wait. He knows something about Mexico in Spanish than Erasmo? That's shocking. I'm
No, but
shocked.
that's like a Mexican singer from California.
Yeah,
Chiquis Rivera.
menos a fake
La hija
Mexican.
de Jenny Rivera.
It's a fake Mexican. I still don't know who the hell that is. But look at the way that they're advertising. Oh, they're going to bring Kiss down. Not even touring anymore. They're going to bring Shakira down. This is what they're saying out there, folks. It's not going to happen.
Nope.
It's not going to happen.
Maybe they'll have Shakira and J-Lo on the same stage, and we can imagine that. Can you imagine that,
No
guys?
way, like
Shakira and J-Lo and their...
based on the numbers, they would have to charge like about $300-400.
It's our time. It's our time.
It's our
Good evening,
time.
guys. I voted today for no for the arena. Erasmo told me that Sam was buying no voters filet mignon.
I'm kind of surprised
You
at
gotta
how
show me the
much
proof,
money
though.
Mi Pueblito
When you
got
were
for those
valid,
enchiladas.
you voted no.
Oh,
How,
sorry.
they gave 5,000 or 15,000.
It was $5,900 in change. Casi $6,000 for the enchilada
And
plates.
those enchiladas looked like crap.
That's a lot of money. So how many did they like give away?
There was thousands. I mean, there was lines of cars for people out there because at the end of the day, people
Based on
said,
that, it should be 1,000 because they're
Huh?
about $6 a pop. No,
maybe $5 a pop, maybe.
that's 6,000
Mhm.
or maybe 5,000.
I just
Cuba was amazing, guys. Let me tell you, it's kind of scary with the direction that the country is taking. We do not want to become Cuba. I crap you not.
But you took pictures of yourself. We wanted to see Cubans,
I
not
took,
Erasmo
I
pictures.
took a lot of pictures of Cubans, but I'm not gonna post those.
didn't they allow.
After hours.
Is it okay if I smoke a little Cuban cigar?
I don't know. Did they allow you those kinds of pictures you probably took over there? I think that's outlawed in a communist country.
Hey, I'm a rebel. I'm a Castro.
Hey, did you meet your cousins? Your primo? Raulito?
I don't.
No.
But basically, who's really going to sell out the arena? Come on, man. I don't know. Disney on Ice. You sure got that right amount of money exchanged in Cuba. You sure got the right amount of money?
Probably not.
Well, let me say, I still have, guys. I'm not even joking. Let me see if I can pull this out right quick. Oh, shush. Look at this, guys. Look at this water cash. I got.
Wow. Was that Monopoly money or what?
Oh, this is Cuban money.
Are you allowed to bring that in?
That's when you go to
You get to
Venezuela
declare it?
for like a couple of bucks, you get millions of them.
Yeah, hundreds on. This is a $500 one.
But how much does it add up to in American dollars? And did you declare it at the border?
It's like $10.
$5,
That's a-
$2, and this one is $0.50.
But in an actual dollar, in like 50 cents American cents,
Yeah.
or 50
Well,
cents.
it's kind of trippy because I explained this morning, and I guess y'all didn't watch the show, but this morning I explained
Yeah, I
how
was asleep.
on at the banks or the exchange rate, they'll exchange 24 Cuban pesos for a dollar, but the black market, you get 110 pesos to the dollar. So you want to take a guess in regards to where I went to go cash my check, my
Oh,
dollars
that's
from?
not counterfeit, man. I just hope you declared it at the things. I have all this money from Cuba, and like,
Yeah, I did not do that.
why? I
Yeah, the 500 pesos is like $20.
okay. Nah.
Right.
But who are the people? The pictures on the money, are those people that Fidel like killed at some point, or what? They're political
He was
prisoners,
like,
or I like that guy.
I know I got oh this this one was my greatest find though. These are hard to find. I actually got a 3 peso Che Guevara bill.
Oh, that murderer! Wow. You,
And
next thing you know, he's gonna have a picture of the guy that killed the 3 kids.
Che Guevara.
Yeah, a murderer, an
Hmm,
absolute piece of crap murderer, commie.
you're mean.
Yay! Do you have a picture of Stalin too, or what?
On my wall. If it was our
Better
time,
not. You're a Republican, Erasmo.
if you're willing to have Trump, you're willing to have Che.
Who? You're saying Trump is a murderer? Is that what you're saying, Sam?
He can murder someone and
January
keep nominating,
6th.
and
Shut up.
and nobody's gonna say anything.
Shut up. That's wrong. You can't say those
You
things.
remember the Amigoland theme park?
No.
It
Yes.
didn't happen.
Never happened. That's why I don't remember it.
Even if they have a few huge shows, they will still not reach the numbers needed to stay. No,
Did they sell out the okay, look at the McAllen Convention Center. They have Dinos and Dinosaurs this week. Last week they had the Comic Con. Are they selling out those events?
well, I will say one thing for Comic Con, it gets jam packed.
Hmm.
But something I think Sam mentioned, I'm not sure if Sam mentioned, but someone mentioned, if they've already got contracts to perform at different areas within certain miles, they can't have another Comic Con here in Brownsville, Texas. It's just not going to happen.
And the guy that runs the Comic Con has a lot of experience. Like a lot.
I guess I don't know who that is. Hello, hello, good evening, Sam Rome. Who is your guest?
Everybody. Why can't I hear you?
Trust me, I'm having a bad evening already. Good evening, Hey y'all. Wait, what's scary is people here in Brownsville are so misinformed. All they can think of is what we don't have to drive in McAllen, and I'm like, really? That's all that bothers. What bothers me is a lot of people out there going like, I want to have an arena. I want to have good things for the city of Brownsville. We're like, you think that for the past 40 years, some of us that are this old haven't wanted great things for the city of Brownsville? We have, but it's the same people who gave us Tenasca, who gave us the Bridge to Nowhere. It's the same people. It's the same players, Roman. It's just over and over and over again.
I'm like, instead of asking for like an arena, shouldn't we be asking for like 2 or 3 more companies that are kind of like in the league of SpaceX that like give like thousands of jobs here in Brownsville at that level, like over 50,000?
SpaceX might be leaving soon.
Maybe we could have like a nice arena if
Well,
everybody's more or less in that level.
But this is the problem, Sam. We always get promised so much. Look at LNG and SpaceX. I remember I was in some hearings up in Austin, as a school board member, and Julian Alvarez was there, and they were projecting that we were going to need 6,600 individual skilled laborers out there because of all the jobs that were coming out here. Not even exact. I think 6,600 or 6,800 guys. That's as far as the numbers I go. But we have to train these people. We have to train them because all these jobs are going to come because of LNG and SpaceX. They didn't materialize. They haven't materialized. I mean, does anyone really believe that they're going to materialize just because we're getting an arena here?
Mm-hmm.
You cannot put the cart before the horse.
You build the arena, they'll come. I mean, look, we all know SpaceX might be leaving, right? What, what's that?
Isn't that why 1033 was joining up with Texas Workforce to try to get people, I guess, trained?
Well,
But it's still not getting. It hasn't gotten the ball rolling yet.
10:30, and again, I might get in trouble for this, but okay, it's all right. I'm used to, and to anyone out there, I'm used to getting a lot of cease and desist letters. Screw you all. Screw you all.
Wait, you get C and D's a
All the
lot?
time. Yeah.
Wow. You should show
Screw,
those instead of the money you got.
yeah, screw everyone out there. If you think that because you are a law firm outside of Brownsville, Texas, as this, and someone out there decides for you to send cease and desist letters, let me tell you right now, screw you, screw your law firm, and screw anyone that's wanting to file this crap. There's a reason, you imbeciles, that these folks don't file with attorneys here locally because they know you're not going to get jack squat. All you're doing is bleeding individuals out there who are made to believe that you actually have a damn case, you piece of crap. But anyway,
When's the last one you got? I'm genuinely curious. I mean, Angela's a good damn attorney, so I think you're okay.
You know what, Roman? These are the type of cases I'm not even going to use, Angela. I'm not even going to use an attorney because I have not. It's like when I got screwed by that pathetic, stinked up attorney from downtown. I responded to the lawsuit, and I told Angela, don't worry about it. I'll respond to it. And I responded in kind. Screw you, and screw your law firm, screw your scrawny little damn office and your scrawny little damn butt. I don't care.
I think the first letter you send each other, you can do that. It's totally okay, I think. But I'm not a lawyer and I'm not giving you legal advice.
You just
Making sure. Huh.
Good evening. Good evening. God bless you, my friend. David, I love you, David. David is amazing. I love David. But Roman's bestie Mendez says it's a great idea.
He's not my bestie. He's Farquaad.
Buddies.
And you know that picture that he took where he has a side like like this, and I'm like, he really does look like Farquaad. Like when if you look at some of the videos when he's like doing Shrek and he's getting off the horse, he's like, get me off the horse. Like, is he doing it on purpose?
He's like, have you noticed?
Yeah. Oh, he has to do that because he's trying to make himself look taller, but he's not. I mean, I know I'm short. He's still shorter than me, but he's short, so he has to do that. Makes him feel better and smarter, taller. That's why he wears boots everywhere. Look at me.
And that's what you smoke? Absolutely not, but I will smoke me a Cuban cigar. Those things are delish. And,
you really like having phallic things in your mouth, don't you? Huh? That are delicious, huh?
Are those the chocolate flavors?
He doesn't even know what phallic means.
I'm going to reserve that comment for when my dentist.
Oh, it's okay.
When can you get my wife's signature from the bridge? Tomorrow? Last week, coming to Brownsville, just 2 vehicles stopped when turning on 100, exiting expressway, and created disaster in traffic for the expressway. Can you imagine if the arena is built, there's only one way? Have you seen all the damn traffic accidents happening in the city of Brownsville as of recent? It's crazy.
It's all the people we're getting that are coming outside of Brownsville, I guess. All those visitors that we're having. Who knows? No, but I want to go back to the SpaceX thing. I mean, do you think SpaceX is going to stick around if they can't fly their rockets? You don't think that they're going to want to just go to, screw this, I'm going to go to Cape Canaveral?
Well,
and if that happens, what happens to Trey and his best friends?
Well, what's the reason that's being held off? Like the FAA with the whole environmental study?
Yeah, all the
18 cleared over there in Florida or what?
I'm just speculating. I have no evidence. I have no truth. I just why would he stick around? He hasn't been able to fly anything in a year since Trump left.
I think it's been a while, but I have no clue what's going to happen with SpaceX. We can't afford to lose SpaceX.
It's a huge chunk. That's what I'm saying. Whatever happened to that other versatile taxi drone?
It's coming. Aerial taxis.
Well, maybe the aerial taxis are going to take you to the arena. Maybe that's part of the strategy.
No traffic. I just don't see any of those two happening at all.
We're special. We have Helen Ramirez. She's in charge of our economy, and she's like the best.
People don't see the bigger picture. That's why.
I see the bigger picture. I see two of them.
Uh, thank you, thanks, thank you, my bro. Love you. Can I have a Cuban cigar? No. Wow,
Hey,
no,
how many did you say that they were allowed? They allowed you to bring?
none.
None. How'd you get that one?
It just
Where did
accident,
it come out from?
it accidentally came out of my suitcase, and we'll call
Oh,
it my suitcase.
I want no part of this. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't.
From your
Oh,
employer.
keep it clean. Sorry. I will try.
What does she need to take for the signature? Just the credential? Yes. Do you actually think SpaceX is going to leave? They spent millions on all those structures. They would.
yeah.
Well,
They
this
will.
is, well, this is my thing. First of all, I don't think they've spent millions out there. First of all, they've used a lot of tax incentives, a lot of tax money that they receive from the state. First of all, so it's not that big old chunk of money that we all think it is. First of all, and I'm saying I don't think they're going to leave. I don't want them to leave. Second of all, does anyone really think that Elon Musk gives a rat's behind about 50, 60, 80 million dollars? I mean, that's nothing to this guy.
Like he gave 30
Nothing.
million away.
I mean, this guy will demolish everything out there and make a big old condo for himself. You think the guy cares? The guy's the richest guy in the damn world. He's not gonna
Yeah, I
care.
mean, he rented out El Hueso, didn't he? I
He
mean,
rented out.
that's expensive right there to rent that place out. Can you imagine how much money he spent renting that thing out? I'm assuming he rented it out. I don't know.
It's supposedly that's what happened. But Roman, isn't it kind of trippy? And again, I don't know what the relationship is between the city commission and Mayor Trex, but isn't it trippy that he didn't invite Commissioner from District 2 out there? She's the biggest cheerleader for SpaceX,
Wow.
and he invited Trex Mendex, who had absolutely nothing to do with SpaceX.
She was out there at the tailgate party.
Man.
She was
She's
also
like
one of the ones out there, yeah, holding up signs like "We love you, we love you." Elon
the
loves us, and I'm going like,
Elon don't love you. He didn't
you
invite you.
really get invited to the Puesto de Fraile thing?
Maybe she did get invited. It just arrived the day after, and like, oh, sorry.
Yeah, yeah. Roman thinks that she would actually not accept an invitation.
No, 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 no. I know she would have accepted. What I'm saying is that maybe it would arrive. You do that sometimes when you have a big old party and everything, and then the invitation arrives the day after. Like, I invited you, but it already happened. You couldn't go.
The electronic invitation got there a day late.
Oops, sorry.
Why am I so in tune with this one?
In tune.
I don't know what the hell. How is the rum? Let's go talk to the lady. Like the rum was amazing. Had a lot.
Dark or light?
Yeah, both.
Nice.
Is it for me, my son? The rum? No, shouldn't give it to kids. Millions of dollars is nothing to a billionaire. Yeah, 100%.
Yep.
Let's see. Plus, they own a lot of land. They purchased it. He won't give it back. Oh hell no! He's the richest man in the world. He's not dumb.
I'm
Roman,
I'm
have you
just
heard anything
saying.
about that church from downtown?
Huh?
No. Mm-mm.
Really?
I mean, they exist. I don't know what they're doing with it, but it exists. Be good.
Remember that riverfront that they're trying to do?
It'll happen. Everything's gonna happen in Brownsville. It's great. We have the greatest leadership in the world. Like we are the envy of everyone. Hmm.
I'm so out of it.
I'm sorry.
So tomorrow is last day for early voting, Roman.
Go vote. If you haven't voted, go vote. It's really easy. Just go in there and vote no, and te vas. That's it. Just go in there. There's no lines. There's no pinche línea.
But they'll just go by yourself, like take people.
Take people to go vote. Yeah, vote no. Because look, even the mayor of Los Fresnos, where Sam lives, is against this thing. He wrote a really, really long, pretty good speech, good write-up on Facebook. Go read it. It says it's not going to benefit us in Los Fresnos. It's only going to benefit Brownsville. And it's funny because it's on Highway 100 to the entrance to Los Fresnos. And so if that guy is saying this is not going to benefit him, it's only going to benefit Brownsville, that should tell you something. That should tell you something.
I
So,
don't
I mean,
know.
maybe we want it because look. I don't know. Somebody made this point, and it's a true point. I agree with it. I don't know who made it, so forgive me for not giving you your credit. But look what happened to the mall in Harlingen, the Via Vista Mall in Harlingen, and how it went to crap in a handbasket when they built the outlets in Mercedes. It disincentivized people to shop in Via Vista Mall. Is it even a mall now at this point? And so because they went there, what's going to happen to the businesses downtown in Southwest and downtown if you build this arena and all the new economy is going to be over there, where all the little stores I guess they're going to have or the restaurants are going to have around it because it's part of it. It's all going to go that way. And what's going to happen to Brownsville? It's going that area will grow. Then we don't get
It's like
anything out of it because it's a tourist.
it's like when they built the business over here in 802, all the restaurants, and they got all the business from Boca Chica, and now Boca Chica was all like when they had that Applebee's and all that other stuff, they
Mm-hmm.
pretty much killed it
Yep.
because that's what people want to do. They want to do like the all the new stuff, which is understandable, but I guess they don't have the population yet.
Didn't they try to have Applebee's there twice?
Yeah,
Like they had two Applebee's. Not only did the first one not make it, the second one didn't make it. The
yeah.
same thing, same
And I
concept.
went both times, and like I don't know, man. I don't know why it wouldn't hit, but it's the same way in Harlingen. It's just kind of just like slow and steady. Nothing to rave about.
Yeah. Where did Erasmo go?
It's like the Freddy's. It's like I don't see people ever parked there.
I love Freddy.
No, I see people at Freddy's every once in a while. I want to go and pass by, and there's
I
always
never
cars.
see anybody there.
No, I see people there.
I like
Maybe
Freddy.
maybe because I don't get out that often, but when I do that, I see people there. It's horrible. Like Chihuahuas, I want my custard.
I love it. I love Freddy's. I love their burgers. I love their lettuce wraps.
Their little fries are really nice. They're like little tiny wormy fries. They're
They're
good.
like the ones from In and Out or what?
I guess I've never
They're
been
like
in
the
and out.
little shoestring type of deal.
Yeah, they remind me of like the little canned little French fries you would get. That's what they remind me of. I like them. They're good. Oh yeah,
Uh,
where'd you go, Erasmo?
um, I'm just a little bit out of it today.
Is it the
It's,
sun you got from Cuba or what?
You're jet lagged.
We're in the sun.
yeah,
I mean, your how are your socks? Did they make it? Did they survive?
no,
Your stinky
they
socks.
stink.
How are your feet? Did you have to like put them in salt water to wash them good? Maybe you need a massage for your feet from the dentist.
Guys,
Please tell me you at least got in the water, right?
feet only.
You're like, I don't want to go in that water. Stinky, dirty, right? Was it water? What was it clear?
Oh, beautiful. You haven't seen the pictures?
I did. I didn't know your sister went with you. I didn't know that. I saw a
She
picture.
did. Guys, I'm gonna go out. I'm done.
Okay.
I'm just bored down out. Anything else that y'all want to cover?
No, apparently, Politico released some sort of a leaked a decision from the Supreme Court to overturn Roe v. Wade. They leaked it. That's never happened before. So I guess there's already an opinion that the court is going to overturn Roe v. Wade in June. They
That's
released.
going to be amazing.
Well, no. What's amazing to me is that this is who leaked it. Why would somebody have leaked this? This reminds me of what happened with Obamacare. They were ready to overturn Obamacare, but then there was a lot of political pressure outside from Obama and others, and so John Roberts changed his mind and was the deciding vote and did not overturn Obamacare. So I wonder if this is just a tactic of the left to try to get them to not overturn Roe v. Wade.
I don't know.
No, it's okay.
All right, guys, I'm out.
God bless.
Guys, thank you all for coming on. It's just been a horrible day.
I'm sorry.
Guys, please go out and vote. Or not. You know, we're just going to go to hell in the handbasket. So, all right, guys, have a great day. Social distance, face covering, sanitizer. Guys, see you tomorrow at 9 o'clock. Bye.